for Masechta, and he's ahead.
You're good.
He's learning right now. He's ahead of two Masechtas. He finished Tmura, and he says, "Good luck at the end of Tmura." It gets a little bit interesting, like to get the Olam, excited and.
Hey, we're live. We're excited.
We are live.
All very excited.
Let's learn the Mishnah again, just so we. Daf Lamed Aleph Amud Beis. We learned the Mishnah yesterday. We'll just review it quickly. Originally, people used to run away. You're talking about the seller of the house has the right to redeem his house for 12 months in a walled city, and the last days or day or whatever it is, the buyer would run away so that the seller can't get his house back. Because the buyer wanted it to be cholot, that it should remain his forever. Hiskin Hillel shecholesh ma'osav lalishka. The Gemara is going to discuss now what exactly did Hillel, what was he misaken?
This is the principle of real estate.
No, this is different. The opposite. The guy has the right to redeem his house. In order for him to have that right, he made a pushka in the Beis Hamikdash. You deposit the money there. You're the seller. You deposit your money there. Then via shoiver sadelas v'nichnas, you go and forcefully into the house, and it's yours. And the guy that ran away, the buyer, if he wants, he can pick up his money. But running away doesn't help. So what exactly did Hillel do here? Omar Rava, mitakanoseh shel Hillel, so there's two things that are going on here. Number one, you're giving the money to a pushka, the guy is not even there. Number two, you're giving it forcefully. So there's actually two takanas here. If the guy was in front of us and he was sitting here, and he says, I don't want to accept the money. I bought the house, I don't want it. So Hillel will be misakin. Takana number one, I put it in your hand, I force it. I put it by your feet and I walk away. That enough is the takana. Hillel did another thing. He said, even if the guy is not here, he's not here, I could still put it in a box and it's as if you're here. So Hillel is misakin two things. Or maybe he wasn't.
If you don't do both, it's not effective. Why is the first one because the Torah says, I'm trying to give you the money back. You don't want it? That's your problem, right?
You don't give it away. You don't.
Maybe the Torah says
He hides. That's the problem. He hides.
No, that's
what about a get? The Torah says you give a get. I don't accept a get.
There's a possibility that you have to give it into a hand.
And okay, so I put it in your hand, I force it open. But
I explained yesterday.
Yeah.
For Hillel to make a tikkun,
I like the
for the last day, and
it's his own fault.
Hillel wouldn't make a tikkun. Hillel made tikkuns for Klal Yisrael for everybody to use. So what I explained yesterday was that.
It's Eigen Torah though.
There was a system, they didn't have heter iskas in those days. So instead of using a heter iska, they wanted to borrow money. They would sell a house for a year, and the rent then would be the interest. And that was a way of lending money. And it came to the end of the year, they would then renew it and renew the loan for another year. And therefore, if you tried to hide at the end of the year, that last day, that was the day of the repayment. So Hillel made us a takana.
The kids of Rabbi Schoenberg is saying that this whole thing was a trick to get money without interest.
What's the point of Arisa Gitach?
Oh, so what's Arisa Gitach? A guy's he's in a lot of trouble. This guy, because people are saying that he's not giving his wife a get. There's another right, but he's making his wife an aguna, right? Sarvan, he's making his wife an aguna, same thing, yeah. So what does he do? He says, no, I'm giving you a get. Here's a get on condition that you give me $200. So he's a nice guy, he gave her a get. The problem is that every time she tries to give him $200, he says, no, I don't want it. So it says like this, it's a great trick. He doesn't have to accept the money. But if Hillel was only misaking one thing, that the fact is that the guy is not in front of us. So he's misaking a box, okay. But the fact that you could give Bal Karchach, it's an old story. You could give anybody something Bal Karchach. So Memela, she's Mugureshes, because she gave it to him, he doesn't want to accept it, too bad on him. Or maybe no. Maybe Hillel had to be misakin two things. That you could give it even though it's bal karchach, but by get it doesn't work. It was a special takana by Bati Arachoima. Midei Yitzrach Leila Hillel, we're holding on today's daf. Lamed Beis. Leiv. Midei Yitzrach Leila Hillel, takuni nisino bal karchach, have a nisino. He made a special takana that by when it comes to a house, I could force the money. Haba alma nisino bal karchach, lo have a nisino. But by a get, if a woman forces the money to her husband, it doesn't work, and Memela, she remains married. Maskiv l'Rav Papa, v'sei Rav Ashi, v'dumaki tzricha le'lehila takunei shalei b'fanav. Maybe indeed he only made one takana. The takana of that he's not there. Av b'fanav bein midaitoi bein bal karchach have matana. Maybe this halacha of bal karchach is all over Shas, even in get. I could force money into somebody's hand. He doesn't want to accept it. Too bad on him. I gave it to him. The only thing Hillel Misakin is one takana, and that is that I could do it even though the guy's not present. He's in hiding. I'll put it in a box. It's as if I gave it to him. So Mela, we don't really know. Maybe Hillel The only thing Hillel is misakin is the shaloi b'fanav. Al b'fanav bein medaitoi bein bal korchoi havin esina. But we're going to say halacha that bal korchach works in all situations, even in a get. Maskil or papa, v'yisem Rav Shimi barashi v'duba bein b'fanav bein shaloi b'fanav medaitoi in bal korchoi loy. V'hil ma'idit tzrich takin. Maybe Hillel is misakin two things. So in other words, Hillel is misakin even in a situation that the guy is right in front of us. So why does the Mishnah talk about the guy running away? Because that's the story. The story was people used to run away. But if the guy was there, Hillel also had to come up with some sort of trick, because the guy could say, I'm here and I don't accept the money. Maybe that's the halacha, or maybe not. So we don't.
Why could the guy say that? He has to get out of the house. It's the last day.
But
How could he say, I'm not accepting?
but no,
It's not up to him.
it is up to him.
Why? You guys have a chance to buy it back. He has allowed to buy it back.
But that's what Mr. Kornbluth is asking. But maybe the Torah says he has to accept the money. He has to get his money. He never got the money. What if the guy's not there? You understand it? What is he supposed to do with the money? Without Hillel, what is this?
Take the house back. If you go back and
But the Torah says no. The Torah says specifically.
That's the way it is.
Time out. There's a way to do it. The Torah says you have to give the money back.
Spelled suit to the way to do it, then he's.
But there's laws. You can't just take it.
That guy's.
That's stealing. That's stealing. That's taking a house without money.
Stealing. Both of them are doing. If this guy's not giving you the chance to do what you needed to get back the house, then he's stealing. He's breaking the law.
He is.
Right. So therefore, you take the house back. That's the
But you didn't pay for it. How can you take a house that's not yours?
Give him the money. Leave the money over there. And
You can't leave. That's the whole sugya.
Right. I'm saying. So if and the Gemara said that's what you do.
No, that's not what the Gemara says. The Gemara doesn't know if I could just give money forcefully. I don't know. Maybe you could. Maybe you could.
You could. Right. Because that's what you said. Because
By get. And what about a get?
Right. Because there the Torah says you have to put it in.
Okay. So you understand?
Very much.
He's massive. He's massive.
Very much understand. Yeah. Don't play games with a person. The Torah says that. Don't do it.
What about a get?
You have to
You
put
said
it in her
what?
hand.
I'm
You have
What?
to
What's
put it in
possible?
her hand.
That get?
Yeah,
because we don't know. We don't know. We don't come out lemaskana what's going on. So the Rambam is going to be machmer.
Unfortunately, by getting the Torah gives a
That's
loophole for
halacha.
the guy to play games.
The good news
You have
is
to beat him until he says right, Sani, over there. That's what the Rambam comes and says. You got to beat the guy until he says right.
I'm
Sani.
saying there's a difference between din imam and din.
The Torah makes a very clear difference between
Okay, but the
that.
Hillel is coming to be the
Rabbi Isai, we got to move. The good news is, Nachman, the good news is we're starting a new Mishnah. It's a whole new sugya.
Right?
Says the
You
Mishnah.
have to beat the guy.
Kol shu lefnim min hachoyma harei ukebotei yarichoyma. So when the Torah says that this halacha, that if you sell a house within a walled city, you have the opportunity to buy it back within 12 months. It's not dafka houses. The Torah says house. It means other things as well. It means structures. Kol shu lefnim min hachoyma harei ukebotei yarichoyma. Chutz min hasadais. Okay, a field is not a house. It's not a structure. Rebbe Meir Omer af hasadais. We're going to see in a second. He doesn't really say this. Bayis habonui bachoyma. If a house is built inside the wall, it's part of the wall. Rabbi Yehuda Omer einoi kibotei yarichoyma. It's not considered within a wall because it is a wall. The Torah says it has to be within a wall. This is not within a wall. It's the wall itself. The wall itself is not included in the pasuk, as we're going to see in the Gemara. No, it is. It acts as a wall. The house is acting as a wall. So Mela, it's considered a botei yarichoyma. Torah Rabbana. The pasuk says, "V'kom habayis." We're talking about a house. Asher ba'ir. What do we do with asher ba'ir? We come up bais asher loy chayma, a house that had. So these words are extra, and these are very important. We're going to see soon. The Torah says asher loy chayma, no wall, but obviously the Torah means yes wall. So it's written with a aleph. We read it with a vav. That's a drasha the Gemara is going to bring soon. But right now we're talking about habayis. So bayis means ein lielo bayis min ein rabbis boti badim. Bati merchatzois, olive presses, bathhouses, umigdalois, and the towers, v'shoivachim, uboirois, shichin umarois. Kitzer, any structure above ground, underground. Talmud loyma asher be'ir. Asher be'ir means everything. Asher be'ir. Whatever it is, whatever is in the city. It doesn't mean dafka house. Maybe fields as well because it's in the city. Talmud loyma bayis. No. At the end of the day, the Torah does say house. So he starts from here. It says bayis only a house. How do I know other stuff? And that would include also a field. Wait a minute, we're not done yet. So at this point, the Gemara says Remeir holds that a field is like a house. Field is like a bathhouse. What do we do? Okay, we're stuck. No, you're right. Everybody agrees that a field is not included in Badi Rechaima. So where's the machlokes? Something called the cholsis. We have it right over here on the 10. Machtzeva makes dust all day long. They take a stone quarry. They cut out stones. You can't plant anything on it. It's tough ground, but you can make a house out of it. So Memela Vatanya, and it says cholsis u'mitzul. Remeir says it's like a house. You can build a house from it. It's like a house. Rabbi Yehuda Omer kisadois. Rabbi Yehuda says that a cholzis is like a field. So that's the machlokes, whether a cholzis is like a bati or a chayma or not. Bayis habonu b'chayma Rabbi Yehuda Omer eni kebati or a chayma Omer Rabbi Yochanan u'shnei mikra echadarshu. The whole machlokes, whether a house built into the wall is considered part of the wall or considered part of bati or a chayma, it says by Rochov. By the Meraglim over there in Yericho, they sent the Meraglim and she hid them in their house, and then it says V'teridim b'chevel b'adachaloi. She lowered them down through the window. Ki beisa b'kir hachayma. Her house is in the wall. U'b'chayma yesheves.
They were already outside.
But she was part of the wall. Her house is the wall. U'b'chayma yesheves. Rabbi Shimon sovar kipash dikro. Okay, it's great. Her house was in the Bater Chayma. Rabbi Yehuda makes a deal. Rabbi Yehuda saw b'chayma yesheves v'loy bir chayma. No, it says she's in the wall, but she's not within the wall. She's the wall, but the wall is not inside a walled city. The wall itself, the outer stones of the wall, are not inside a wall. So Memela, he holds that it's considered like a regular house. It goes back on Yovel. You could do whatever you need to do for a regular house.
The difference between the wall of a house and the wall of a city. Wall of a city is very thick. Wall of a house is thin.
Yeah.
Chayma means wall of a city.
Right. Chayma means, look, it says in the pasuk, Kir Chayma. Kir means wall. Chayma means the thick wall.
But there is a possibility to have a house in the Chayma.
Well, also, the house is thick. Wait a minute. The house is very thick. Just the outer layer is thin.
Yeah, we're going to have wall of a city.
Zog the Mishnah.
What about a house on top of the wall?
A house on top of the wall.
Yeah, they all have dwellings on top of the wall.
So what's the problem with it? That should be okay. No?
Within the wall.
It's not within. It has to be within. But it has a city that has a wall. Over here, the problem is that the chayma is the house. I think that's the problem. When the wall is the house, it's not a wall. It's not.
Part of the one of the walls of the house, or
Yeah.
Look at this.
somehow.
We have all sorts of stuff. Here.
I don't know what it is.
I don't even know what it is. No, it's a beautiful place. I don't know.
It's a beautiful city.
Really?
The Arabs, yeah, it's beautiful.
This is the Gemara soon, but this is a wall. This is a city. This is a city that the outer buildings are a wall. You can't penetrate it. I think it's in Tokyo. But you can't get in. If you're an enemy, how do you get into the city? I mean, you could start throwing stuff at the windows here, but this is a wall. So the question is this part right over here, as we're going to see in a second. But yesterday, I brought this picture right over here. This was my example of Batei Rechaima, right over here. I thought it was a cute picture. What's wrong with this? Why is this not a Batei Rechaima?
Because they're not in the wall. They're just inside
No.
the city.
No, their inside is perfect.
The wall itself.
So it's perfect. That's the best case scenario. You have a wall. It's a walled city. Ma baya. The baya is here. It says the Mishnah. If this would be gaguisei chomisel. That the rooftop is the wall. What's the straight part without windows? The roof. Gaguisei chomisel. It's not clear. Maybe the Gemara meant like the whole roof was part of the wall. Like the wall of the house was on an angle. But over here it says the lashon of the Gemara is that the gag is the chayma. Okay, not this part going down, but the rooftop, the flat part is more of the chayma. Okay, that's no good. Basically, the Gemara is saying these kind of walls are no good. Walls made out of houses, out of buildings, no good. So I think that's why this picture right here is no good. I'm going to have to assume that this is not, how long ago was Yeshua ben Nun? 3,500 years ago? 4, I don't know how long. 4. This is not from Yeshua ben Nun. So this is not a Yer Mukaf Chaim. End of story.
Why, because it was afterwards?
Oh no.
The Torah was 3,300 years ago.
Yeah, so 40 years later.
So if it was there like Stonehenge or whatever.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a nice example, but it's not the real deal.
No. But for instance, Gateshead.
Yeah.
The houses are not the wall.
Gateshead.
No, that's right. The wall is good.
Gateshead, the lane the Megillah a day later. Because it's got a spiritual wall around it.
Let's say it was before it was
By the way, it's getting, Rabbi Isai, I'm asking a big favor from the Olam. If you start looking around, la'at, the English are overtaking the Americans in this year.
I'm going to Batel.
And we have a new English fellow right over there. They're singing together. It's like this whole Leiby, it's like 3 English guys in a row over here. You have Rabbi Schoenberg, and now the jokes are becoming English. It's Americans, please bring your friends. Start the links is here. Okay.
Now they're witty. They're very sharp.
All right. They stick together, and South Africans also have the halacha of English l'chara. So you have Hillel, we have Yush. Kitzer, it's not pashut. The matzav is not pashut.
Anything out of New York?
The voice I start recruiting quickly. Veiloin, einik Batei Rechaima. Veiloin Batei Rechaima. So what are the laws of Batei Rechaima? Shalish chatzeros shel shtei batim ukovis chaim mois Yeshua ben Nun. So you need 3 courtyards, that in each courtyard there's 2 houses, total of 6 houses. Kigoin, Katzra Yishana Shel Tzipori, the old Katzra. V'chakra Shel Gush Chalav. V'yoitfas HaYishana. Over here the Mishnah mentions a bunch. Brisa doesn't mention this. Mishnah mentions 8. V'gamla. I love this one, Gamla. I believe it's Gamla what we have today, up north.
Sounds like Katzrin also.
Yeah. There's no. I don't think they built another city with a wall that's called Gamla. So.
Does that prove that a field inside the city is part of it?
Why?
Gamlas have been there.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. He's making a joke.
Oh.
It's no joke.
You're making a joke. It's not talking about it. It's not talking about the Gamla vineyard, right?
Gamla enough? No.
The city looks like a camel.
Right, but it's a beautiful place. It's kedai to go there. I said it when I was saying the 8-minute video. All of a sudden I caught myself off guard. I said, and by the way, you should go visit it because for me it was gishmak. You see vultures there. It's one of the only places in Eretz Yisrael you see vultures. Because they have vultures. They fly around, massive vultures that have 2 meter. Don't know. That's where they hang out. They have a lookout there. You stand there. Yeah. I already said the mice about the lookout of the vultures. I'm not going to say that again. Fine, but it's a great place to see vultures and a beautiful city that has a mukaf chayma from Yemais Yeshua ben Nun. We're not saying it over. Ayin, we're gonna put in the WhatsApp where to be Ayin, what share back there. The time when I was on the way and I saw the sign that said
What? I don't remember.
I'm just reminding you. So you weren't here that day. Guess what? You snooze, you lose. Yeah, okay. B'chadiz ba'oinav Yerushalayim.
pictures.
You're gonna care about this mice when I tell you. It's one.
care about this
It's
mice.
gonna be written in the next Hamodia.
More than I want to hear it, you want to say it. Let me tell you. As much as for you, man.
And what does the Mishnah say? B'Yerushalayim. And the Gemara is going to say, no, Yerushalayim is not part of this list. But it says Yerushalayim. What?
Oh, no. Here's Ona.
Oh, Oina is Kiryat Oina. Okay, does it? Kiryat Oina has a wall out of Yemazeh? Amazing. Tan Rabbanon, Choyma v'lo Shurigar, and not a row of houses of roofs that we had. That's the picture. Saviv. It says in the pasuk, Saviv. It should be surrounded. Prat l'Tferia sheyam ocham yisrael. I got a beautiful picture. It's not Tferia because Tferia doesn't have anything, but I don't know if you could see. This is mamish beautiful. Gorgeous walls all around, and it's completely exposed to the sea right over here. This city is not a Batei Arachayma because you could come in there with a submarine and you can bring your boats right in there and go to war. It doesn't have a wall. It has 90% wall and it's open to the ocean. What? I don't know what this is. Do you know what it is? It's a cool place. Really cool place. Really?
It looks Italy.
So why is it listed if it's not in your home?
No, it's not. Tveria is not part of it. It says Tveria is not. I didn't even know Tveria had a wall. I guess it has some wall somewhere.
It's fast.
Yeah. You see the wall? You gotta go see it. I've never seen.
It's good beside the Megillah.
You could actually see the wall today. What?
That it's not considered.
You're talking about it's walls that are destroyed?
You have to know where Tveria is.
Okay, we got to go see it next time.
They found another wall in Yerushalayim. That's where there's a street called Achoma Shlishit, and that was a wall. They found another wall, and the church stopped it because it had to do with Yashka's burial place. They built a church there. They shouldn't keep on building it. It's crazy.
So people shouldn't see it. Rabbi Lezer bar Yossi Omer Asher. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's where we are. Shiyam Torah. Rabbi Lezer bar Yossi Omer Asher loy choyma. So if you look in the wording of the Gemara here, it says Asher loy choyma Lamed Vav Aleph. Rashi says Lamed Vav Aleph Ksiv. So it seems like Rashi Sefer Torah had a word Lamed Vav Aleph. Tosfos says no. Tosfos says like what we have today, that it basically says this. It says Asher loy. And just the Chumash in parentheses puts Lamed Vav. If I actually read the Tosfos, which I did, let's read the Tosfos again. Ksiv loy ba'alef. It says loy ba'alef. Ksiv loy ba'alef. I'm reading again.
That's in square brackets.
Yeah, but that's what I have, my friend. This is my Gemara has the square. Okay, let me see what Tosfos in the round says. Bevav. V'loy kri ba'alef. You're right. It does say, but I literally don't even read that. I read square brackets. I don't read round brackets.
When you look at the early Ashkenaz manuscripts, you had this load with the what?
Really? It's very confusing. It's concerning almost that different Sefer Torahs have different nuschos. No?
The Sefer Torah is different?
Yes, he says the Sefer Torah itself had a different nusach.
When they found the Yemenite Sefer Torah 2,000 years apart, it was a very slight difference. Like 2 minor differences.
And Aleph and Vav is different.
Right. And over there, there was
No.
very small difference.
Time out. The Aleph and Vav is a huge difference, but not in this pasuk because it cannot mean no. It has to mean yes. So the only thing is, it was written with a no. Why? Why is it written with no? That's what Rabbi Eliezer is saying. Asher loy choyma, afal pi. It has to be. It can't be no. Asher loy choyma. It has a wall. It can't be. It doesn't have a wall. We're talking about a city that has a wall. We got to move. Yeah.
Loy with the Aleph has got 2 meanings. Can mean either yes or no.
Right.
But because most times loy with
With the aleph means no.
and since here it says loy with an aleph, therefore we've got a drush.
We have drush. Okay. Says the Gemara. What's his drush? See, darshans no and yes. In other words, this city's wall fell down. It's no. It's loy with the aleph. But it's loy with a vav. It's considered as if it does have a wall. Even though it fell down, it's considered as a wall. as the Gemara is going to explain, that the Kedusha remains on the city, according to him. Yes, Kedusha. Ve'elam b'dorei choyma, Tana, Gamla b'Galil. So the Brisa brings, the Brisa is very short. Doesn't have all 8 places. It says Gamla is in Galil, Ugdud be'var Yardin, v'chad v'ayna, and Kiryat Ono, B'Yerushalayim b'Yehuda. Ma'ika Amar. What's going on here? What? There aren't other cities? It says Mefurish in the Mishnah, let's say Katzrin, or whatever it's called. Tzipori, Katzra Ishana. Avi said exists today, right? So the Bryce is coming to exclude Katzra. Can't be. Katzra is obviously included, so how come it's not in the Bryce? Omar Abayochi Komar. Ad Gamlo Bagolil. So Abaye says that all the cities that are from the south to Gamla are all Ari Chayma. Ad Gdud Bevar Yarden, and all the cities up until Gdud are considered Never Yarden, are considered Ari Chayma. V'chad v'ayna v'Yerushalayim b'Yehuda. B'kitzur, there's a lot of cities that had walls, and Gamla is just a reference point. Rav Omar Gamla b'Golil la Puki Gamla d'Sharotzis. Comes Rav and says no. There's 2 Gamlas in the world, and there's 2 Katzras. So the Mishnah, the Brisa, Geduds, the 2 Geduds, 2 Gamlas. So all the Brisa is doing is, you should know, it's this Gamla, not the other Gamla. But other cities, there's no Katra in the rest of the world. It's one, so there's no need to bring it up. Yerushalayim, asked the Gemara, Yerushalayim, I don't understand. How could you say, how is Yerushalayim part of the list when if somebody sells a house in Yerushalayim, it doesn't remain the buyers forever? And one of them is, you cannot capture a house forever. It goes back to the original owner. It's like Yerushalayim. The Mishnah only brings it as an example, like this picture. An example, here's a nice, everybody knows what Yerushalayim has a chayma. They're not so familiar maybe with Tveria like myself. Brings it as an example, but don't take it literally. That's not considered Ir chayma. It looks like it has the wall like Ir chayma. It's very confusing, because both the Bryce and the Mishnah, the Yerushalayim in Abayis Cholba, Vilohocha Abayis Cholba, but the other cities, there is chaluta, it does go to the buyer forever. Rav Ashi Omar. What? Here, I have in my Gemara. Kan Shoal, Mr. Kornblut. What? Yeah, what? What's your shayla?
How can you exclude Yerushalayim from being able to reclaim his house?
Because there's a whole shayla whether Yerushalayim was actually given to anybody. Maybe it's just a communal place. Nobody has like real rights to Yerushalayim. They have houses. But it's not per. No, there's machlokes in Gemara whether it's given per shevet.
You sound like
We said the Risha split between 2.
That's what it was. It was. You can't give one shevet Yerushalayim. It's not fair. The whole Klal Yisrael wanted to be part of it. There's machlokes. Yeah. When I read the Gemara, that goes according to them and Omar.
Rishalayim is split between 2.
You know, like you ask a guy, what yeshiva do you go to? He says Brisk. Then you say, what Brisk? He says Moshe Binyamin's place. Okay, that Brisk. You know what I'm talking about? You ask a guy, your doctor, where did you go? You went to Yale? You know, I got my my degree in Mexico. Okay, fine. That's what this Gemara right here. It's Mefurish Gemara. No, I'm serious. Like, there's different. People say, I live in Yerushalayim. Really? Where? Just in Gaza, next to Gaza. It's not the same thing. Rav Ashi Omar, Lav Omar Rav Yosef Trei Kedesh Avu. Hochanami Trei Yerushalayim Avu. You should know that there's a place called Yerushalayim, but it's not in Yerushalayim. People like to say they live there because it has a good name, but once you start digging down, it's not the Yerushalayim. What? Okay, I get it. Yeah, I didn't want to go there because that might be. Okay, fine. Har Shmuel. I live in Yerushalayim.
No, there's places in America.
Yeah, exactly. Places in America. But those are not Mugav Chayma. Fine.
Isn't this a real stira? That saying
Stira.
It's not in here.
No, it has the same name, but it's not what we know as Yerushalayim. There's nothing to do. No. What?
Give it the kavod of an Ir Choma.
What are you asking? Just in general, why Yerushalayim is called Ir Chayma?
Could it be challah? According to Rashi? Is he arguing
No.
that it could be challah or not?
Yeah, that's what I think. He's saying that Yerushalayim is a Ir Chayma. It is Ir Chayma. And when you're saying that Yerushalayim is not Ir Chayma, it's talking about a completely different city.
10 minutes.
Yerushalayim is.
But you're saying that from,
No, Yerushalayim is Ir Chayma. Just the Bryce that says it's not
Different one.
is a different one. Tanya Omer Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yosi. So over here we have a problem. Look at the name. The name is Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yosi says, Lama Manu Chachamim Eselu. How come Chachamim, the Mishnah, have 8 cities that have walls? Shekishalu b'nei Agoyla Matsu Elo v'Kitchum. So Ezra, what happened? Yeshua went as Mekadesh Eretz Yisrael. All the cities that had walls, he gave them Kedusha. Then Bais Rishon came, the Churban came, all the Kedusha went away. Came Ezra later on, and he was Mekadesh again. What was he Mekadesh? He was Mekadesh, the list in our Mishnah, these 8 cities. Ava Rishonos, Batlu Mishabatlu Kedusha Zaret. All the Kedusha that was in Eretz Yisrael went away, and that's it. So what could Ezra be Mekadesh? Something that Yeshua was Mekadesh. He couldn't create new Kedusha, so to speak. Couldn't get a new city and say, okay, I'm going to make Ashdod Ir Chayma. It's whatever Yeshua was Mekadesh. He went and he was Mekadesh 8 of those cities. Because they have to have a wall from the time of Yeshua in order for him to apply the Kedusha. And this man holds Kosover Kedusha Rishona Kitchel Shatov, the famous Machloikis, if the Kedusha Rishona, the Kedusha of Yeshua ben Nun, did not remain through Ezra. So Ezra had to reintroduce Kedusha here. Vremini, but we have a major problem. Because who just said this? Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yosi. And over here it says, Omar Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yosi, the same exact person says the exact opposite. He says, it wasn't only 8 cities, the 60 cities, fortified cities. Kitchum, and now the Gemara asks a kasha. We're not at the question yet. Mefurish, Rabbi Shmuel Bar Yosi says you don't have to create new kedusha. They are kadosh from what? What's? Yeah. Elo minom. All they did, they just counted the 8, but they didn't put kedusha into the 8. By the way, how do you mekadesh a city? It's shaila. With your mouth, or you take a toida with and Sanhedrin, walk around it. 3 steps, 4 steps is shaila what they did. If you know for a fact that a certain city, Tzipori, whatever, had a chayma, Tzvat, right? Everybody, Tzvat is a city. Okay, so you don't need to know much. You don't need Ezra to go be mekadesh. You walk into Tzvat, and it's mukav chayma mimais Yeshua ben Nun. Called mitzvahs halalu noigesba. All the mitzvahs of a chayma. What are the mitzvahs of a chayma? Batei or a chayma. We even have Megillah. You have the Migrash, right? Kriyas Megillah is different. Migrash is that outside of the chayma you have to have 1,000 amma. What else? There's another halacha. Mitzayra. Mitzayra. You got to get the mitzayra out of your ori chayma. Akopanim, he says mufurish. You don't need Ezra to create the kedusha. It's there from the time of Yeshua. Mipnei shekdusha rishayna kitchel l'shata v'kitchel l'asilavay. It remains forever. Ibai seima. One teretz says treit hanoi v'aliba de Rabbi Shmuel. It's not really Rabbi Shmuel but Rabbi Yosi. It's his talmidim. They said different things. They got confused or they heard different things. Ibai seima chad minayu Rabbi Lazar Rabbi Yosi amaro. The Sanya, so it's not Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yosi. The other one is Rabbi Lazar Rabbi Yosi. I'm not sure if they're brothers, but maybe that's similar names, and that's what happened here. The Sanya, Rabbi Lazar Rabbi Yosi Omer Asher Loi Chayma. It says Vav Aleph Av Bisha Ein Loi Achshav Vayar Loi Kodim Lechein. Even if the wall fell down, as long as it had before Loi with the Aleph. It doesn't have today because it fell down, but it's Loi with a Vav. It's considered a Ir Chayma. My time of the man the Omer Kedusha Rishon Kitchel Shatav Lekitchel Asavoy. Now the Gemara just says, but what is the reason? How come he holds that the Kedusha doesn't remain, and Ezra had to reinstate the Kedusha? Dichsiv Vayasu b'nei Hagoylo Hashavim min Hashvi Sukkos Vayeshu Basukos. Klal Yisrael, this is in the time of Ezra. They came back and they made sukkahs. They were mekayim the mitzvah of sukkah. Kilei asu mimei. It says in the pasuk, I think, by me it says Yeshua, but I think it says Yeshaya. What does it say in this? Yeshua. Yeah. Because I don't know why my Gemara made a mistake here. But it says Yeshua. It says Yud Shin Vav Ayin. Yeah. It is this person. It's not Yeshua Chas V'Shalom. It's Yeshua ben Nun. As the Gemara is going to explain in a second. He got punished. We took away his Yud for this pasuk, just as a punishment. Kain Bnei Yisrael v'atihi simcha g'doyla moed. Sorry. Yeah. And they put the vav after the shin. Fine. V'atihi simcha g'doyla moed. I don't know if Rabbi Yitzchak talks about this in Pachad Yitzchak, but I just thought when I was reading this that Sukkos is the v'samachta b'chagecha. There's a chiyuv to be simcha, so that's the simcha g'doyla. Maybe it's like they have a chiyuv of simcha, and in addition, because they didn't do it for so many years, simcha g'doyla. I don't know, something like that on those lines. Akapanan, there's a tremendous simcha. Ask the Gemara a simple question. You had G'dolei Adar, you had Shlomo HaMelech, David HaMelech, you had all these people, forget about, even before him, Chizkiah, whatever. They were Mekayim Mitzvah Sukkah. They had to wait all the way to Ezra to be Mekayim Mitzvah Sukkah. So you must say Pshad in the Pasuk, Elo Makish B'yasam B'mei Ezra B'yasam B'mei Yeshua. It's not referring to Sukkahs. Kiloi Asu, the words Kilei Asu B'mei Yeshua is not referring to Sukkah, that they never made a Sukkah all the way back to Yeshua ben Nun. It's referring to these halachas. Ma b'yasam b'mei Yeshua manu shmitim v'yovel v'kichu archayma. There's three things: shmita, yovel, and archayma. And Rashi sticks in also meiser. So that started by Yeshua. Af b'yasam b'mei Ezra manu shmitim yovel v'kichu archayma. So you should know that Ezra also reinstated shmita, yovel, and archayma. That's the hekesh here. That's the pasuk. But kiliyas sukkah, no, Avada they had sukkahs in between. V'oimer, and it says, the pasuk right before this pasuk says, V'shav Hashem l'kecha eshvuchscha. Basically, that we're referring to over here, we're talking about Lasad Lavai. Ve'viyacha Hashem l'kecha la'aretz asher yarshav v'secha v'yirishta. The what? Makish Yerushascha l'Yerushas v'secha. Ma Yerushas v'secha b'chidush kol dvar malalu. When your forefathers went into Eretz Yisrael, they had to be Mekadesh, Shemitah, Yovel, and Arichayma. So too in the time of Ezra, Vidach. But according to the Mandala, it says you don't have to be Mekadesh against Shemitah v'Yovel because the Kedusha was there. Kedusha is Lasad Lavai, it remains forever. So what is he going to do with this whole pasuk? What does it mean that he made a sukkah, that he did, the Kiloi Yasu? What does it mean? The famous Gemara that Sanhedrin and Ezra, they sat and they asked HaKadosh Baruch Hu to get rid of the Avodah Zarah. They couldn't withstand in the sign of Avodah Zarah. So strong. We don't understand it today. We have zero Avodah Zarah, and it's because Ezra. What? Because of this, Ezra got rid of the Avodah Zarah. Va'agin schusa alayu ki sukkah. And that's what the Torah is saying. The pasuk over there is saying that schusim, it's like a sukkah protecting him. V'hainu, and now we can understand why the Torah says Yeshua and not Yeshua. V'hainu, the kapit kura levei de Yeshua. V'chol duchta chsiv Yeshua. Everywhere it says Yeshua. V'chol chsiv Yeshua. B'shloi m'moshloi b'y rachmei. They have these chus Eretz Yisrael. It's amazing. When you go into Eretz Yisrael, then you get those chusim. If you stay outside of Yisrael, you can be Moshe Rabbeinu. You don't have enough chusim to ask Rachamim to get rid of Avodah Zarah. But Yeshua, who had those chusim more than Moshe Rabbeinu himself, he should have asked Rachamim to get rid of Avodah Zarah. Amay lo liboy rachmei. It's like a major chiddush, no? Like Gedolim have a chiyuv to daven on taivas. On all taivas, they should daven on all taivas. Get rid of all taivas, this taiva, that taiva.
They're doing it in the base of Mikdash.
Okay, but why not? It's Avodah Zarah, the taiva. Well, what about the nevelas and treifas? The taiva for treif. They should daven that we shouldn't. The Torah says this is this or finished. What?
You wouldn't have to learn Nach because they got rid of Nevuah at the same time.
Right.
So Shmuel Aleph, Shmuel Beis wouldn't exist in this stuff.
If what?
If Yeshua would have got rid of Avodah Zarah, then
they wouldn't have Nevuah also at the same time. I hear.
Yeah. Maybe they
all
the stories are not, which are about people.
Fine. So, but there's a Taina Yeshua they didn't ask for Rachman. Ask the Gemara, how could you say that it's the Kedusha lasts forever? You don't have to reinstate it. V'chsiv asher yarshu avisecha v'yirishta. It means just like your forefathers inherited, you v'yirishta, you also have to make a kedusha. Why do you have to make a kedusha? Why is the pasuk telling you that you have to make a kedusha? Your forefathers did it. It's enough. Hachi gomar, even the yarshu avisecha yirash ta'ato. You don't have to do kedusha. All the pasuk is saying is, you know why you're zeicha? You're zeicha not because of your schos, but because of your forefathers' schos. But we said, we just learned that one of the things Ezra did, he counted Yovel and Shemitah. Says the Gemara, I understand that they counted Shemitah. You have to count Shemitah maybe. But the Yovel, as Rashi says, it was by, who was it? Nebuchadnezzar? Who was it? No, Sancheriv. Which they don't really understand. It's a different king, but okay, he says Sancheriv. So, one of the kings through Klal Yisrael, Reuven, V'Gad, V'Chatzi Shem Menashe. So, but the Yovelis, because as we're going to see in a second, you have to have the Shvatim in Eretz Yisrael. Ezra, the Chsiv Bei, Kol HaKol Ke'echad Arba Riboy. How many people were with Ezra? Arba Riboy Alpayim, 42,000 people. Nothing, zero. Ushloish Me'esh V'Shishim, have a money. How could you count Yovel when you have 42,000 people? You had millions of people in Eretz Yisrael, and they didn't count Yovel because they were missing 2 Shvatim. So you're going to count Yovel when you have 42,000 people. The Sanyim Shigol Shevet Reuven Shevet Gad V'Chatzi Shevet Menashe Batu Yovelos. There's no Yovel anymore. Shenema Krosim D'Rabba Arz L'Chol Yishvel. Bizman Shekol Yishvel Leo. You need to have all of Klal Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael. V'lo Bizman Shegolu Miktasim. Even when a few of them left. Yochel Leo Leo Ve'Mayravim Shebiyam Bihuda. Maybe there were even if all of Klal Yisrael is in Eretz Yisrael, says the Gemara, if they're not in their exact spot where they need to be, Binyamin decided to move in to Yehuda, no good. Shebi Yam Yehuda, Shebi Yehuda, Binyamin, Yeh Yoveloi, Tamad Loi Melachol Yishvel, Bizman Yishvel, Kitikunim, V'lo Bizman Shemiravim. Says the Gemara Teret. So what's going on? Why do they count Yovel? Omer Rav Nachman Yitzchak Monu Yovel is the Kaddish Mitim. You're right. There's no Yovel as a real Yovel where you have all the halachas of Yovel and you don't, whatever it is, that the houses go back and there's the chuzah. No, Yovel was just an extra year inserted so that your Shemitah, every 7 years you have Shemitah, so every 49 years you have a 7th cycle Shemitah. Now year 50, what do? Year 50 you have to jump and skip it, ignore it. So that's why they had to count it. There's no halachas of Yovel. It was just the counting of Yovel, so you don't, by mistake, start counting Shemitah on year 50. The next cycle of Shemitah starts in year 51. So that was the count. Hanichal Rabbanon, that's great, according to Rabbanon that say that's a 50-year cycle. But according to Rabbi that there's a 49-year cycle. Why do you have to count that extra year 50? It's enough to count 7 cycles of 7 and 49, that's it. So you have to say you're right. According to Rabbi that they never counted Yovel. You have to erase that word Yovel. But we that say that they count the Yovel, not because it's Hilchas Yovel, but because it's for Hilchas Shemitah actually. Have a great day.
Tomorrow we're finishing.